Welcome to your pick a pile reading for what message are you meant to hear in this moment? What message is meant to find you in this moment for whatever you're moving through? A message from your higher self, however it resonates, a message you are meant to hear. So for this pick a pile reading, I want you to take a moment and just tune in to the images on these cards. If you don't know anything about them, that's all the better, honestly. And just tune in to whatever image you feel most drawn to, the rune you feel most drawn to, and when you are ready, you can click on the timestamps for your reading. I will find you there. Welcome, pile number 1, to your pick a pile reading for what message are you meant to hear in this moment? What message is meant to find you? So before pulling any cards, I just want to talk about the energies of this group, and you can decide if this is resonating and if you want to go further, if you want to click on another pile, and then we'll pull some cards. So from the significator card alone in this rune, I feel intuitively that this group, Midgard talks about, the realm, Odin and the 9 realms. This is the Odin and the 9 realms oracle. Midgard talks about the realm of the humans. So it can be that realm where a lot is coming up, where we don't feel our best. We feel very much in 3D. And this could be kind of like a storm card. So many in this group could be moving through or have been moving through a lot of tumultuousness, a lot being shaken up, and a lot of fear being activated. They're feeling maybe very human right now in this moment, and they're not really sure how to make it through. What I love is that this Midgard card comes with this beautiful 𝐭𝐡𝐢𝐤 rune, which talks about epiphanies, revelations, new light coming in. So I do feel that this group, if you've been moving through a really challenging time, just intuitively, like you're about to be going through a really big shift. Like you're moving through the darkest part right now, and there's new light coming in. There's some sort of insight, some sort of headway. You've been clearing so much density and darkness. There's been a lot being activated, but there's new light coming through. I really do feel with this lovely rune that came with this card. So I want to just say that right away. And then we're going to go ahead and pull some more cards and see what the message that wants to come through for this beautiful, lovely group number 1. So what is the message for pile number 1 from your higher self, from your spirit guides, Mother, Father, God, however it resonates from spirit? What message is meant to find you in this moment? What other energies are wanting to come through for pile number 1? So you have begin now, take your first step in wondrous universe, walk in beauty. I would like to roll the Astro dice here. And you have the South Node, the 7th house, and Pisces. The interesting thing about this rune as well is it can talk about a blessing with relationships. So if any of you have been moving through like a really challenging time in relationships, you've been clearing, you've been releasing, there's some sort of shift and opening, bringing through greater harmony that wants to come through, like dissolving the resistant patterns with Pisces here. Greater spirituality coming into partnerships, coming into unions. And for those who are single, this is highly auspicious for a new start, a new partner coming in for you. It's going to be part of what helps shift you into an entirely new reality, is what I'm really feeling for this group with these 2 cards. Like you're feeling stuck, in one level, in 3D, in your world, in your living situation, however it lands, in your work situation, like you don't know a way out. And you're feeling really challenged because you're moving through the resistance with this South Node. You're releasing, and you don't know a way out. But with this rune, with this beautiful rune, it's talking about It's talking about a breakthrough. It's talking about new light. So there could be some kind of idea, some kind of vision that's coming through. And the message coming through from your higher self is to follow this vision. It's leading you down the path into your new reality. Like you could feel like you have no idea how you're going to make it out. But follow this there's an idea coming in. There's a step coming in. There's guidance coming in. Follow it, because it's leading you someplace truly miraculous. I really do feel that. So I want to pull some tea leaf cards and then some tarot cards for you, and we will tune in and see what other messages want to come in. So what message wants to come in for pile number 1? You have carrot with opportunity or windfall. Wind chimes with peace and harmony. And boat with money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Wow. So many of you in this group could be really definitely moving through a lot of financial difficulties. And, you know, your guides, spirit, your higher self want you to know that there is a solution coming through. That there is, and it's going to be more than you expect. So if it's an idea, if it's an insight, following that, and it's leading to a very, very, very prosperous new reality, you are making your way out of this stuck, dense level. Like, try your best to let go of worrying about how you're going to get out of it and just follow one step at a time, and let go of the part that thinks it's impossible. Because we're quantum now. Things don't need to be as hard as they used to be. We're inundated, with photonic light more and more every day, and it's dissolving the density. It's dissolving what's stuck. And the more density that gets dissolved, the more light, the lighter you become. And the more your realities just completely reorganize themselves. Insights come in, new opportunities come in. It's like in spring, when that one flower and then all the flowers start to blossom. It's quantum now. Things don't need to take a long time. So get out of the mind is another big message, because the mind is what's linking us to 3D, to the parts of us that are thinking things through, like, what is my next step? How do I get out of this? That are trying to plan this out according to 3D linearity and according to how things used to be. But the message coming through is that you're going to have a complete reality shift, like, beyond your mind. And your mind is actually keeping you more stuck. So focus on the beauty, focus on the harmony, focus on giving yourself love, because look at this abundance and harmony coming in for you. You're going through an entire reality shift. You're up leveling. And as you become lighter, as this density dissolves, realities rematerialize ourselves. The matrix exists within our physical bodies. And this photonic light, it's dissolving these matrices within our bodies. And then our realities reconstruct. So there's like an opening, a new step, a new path that's going to be coming in, and it's guiding you into what's next. And it can happen rapidly. There's this big message of a lot all at once, just a windfall. It could come through other people. It could come through an opportunity. There's a relationship. There's more peace and harmony coming into any relationships in your life. And I do feel for those who are single, wanting to call in their life partner, there is a blessing of a very spiritual soul union relationship coming in. And you're on the path towards getting there. It's a past life soul union relationship. I truly feel that. So I'm going to pull some further cards, and then the tarot, and then at the end I will conclude your message. So what other messages want to come through for pile number 1 about what's next, about the situation they're in? Pile number 1. What is the message for my lovely pile number 1? So you have 616 with sanctuary. Let's get one more for pile number 1. And you have 4444 with triumph. Wow. I love to see this. Yeah, there is major breakthrough and headway coming for you. For those of you who feel stuck in your situations, you know, find sanctuary, take it easy on yourself, get out of your mind, get out of the thinking self that's trying to think your way out of your reality and your worlds. Find sanctuary, you know, those spiritual practices, whatever you can do to nurture yourself, because there's major victory coming in. Major victory. This is very auspicious, pile number 1. So I'd like to get some tarot cards. So I'm going to use this deck just because we don't have much space. Let's get some further insight for pile number 1. Message from their higher self, message from their spirit guides, their future self, however it wants to come through for pile number 1. So you have the 2 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, the Lovers. Let's see what else. You have the Queen of Wands, the King of Cups. Wow. And the Knight of Pentacles. So let me see here and make sure you can see these. Okay. And then bottom of the deck here you have the Chariot. Okay, so let me tune in for pile number 1. So yeah, I feel like, so many are in relationships. Many are not. Okay, so hang in there if this isn't you, but if this is you, many are in relationships that have been feeling disconnected because they've been releasing patterns, like the masculine and the feminine within each relationship have been going through their respective initiations. So there's been this feeling of feeling disconnected is what I'm feeling. I'm kind of like at a stalemate. But like you're each rising, like the divine feminine in this relationship has been moving through a time of needing to come into her authenticity, of needing to accept herself, of needing to not apologize for herself anymore, of needing to, and you know, take gender as it resonates. I'm just talking about the energies masculine and feminine of, you know, not apologizing, not playing small, being her authentic self. This is the initiation that she's been moving through. And for the masculine in this relationship, it's been about, you know, the same energy, but emotional mastery. And they're reaching this balancing point. There's this huge triumph that this stagnant place, like there's movement. It's felt slow, but there's triumph. And for those who are single, I truly feel that this time of being on your own, because this message still applies for you, that, you know, the divine feminine has been moving through her initiation, the divine masculine through his initiation. And this is why, you know, we do as much as we can on our own, and then we come together and we do more. So you've been doing as much as you can on your own for this group, and your time of coming together, it's rapidly coming towards you. So take any guided steps as you come out of this. Take any guided step. It is leading you to that. More harmony coming in for those already in relationships. Movement, you know, for those starting businesses and projects. There's triumph, there's success, there's windfall. It could feel like things are moving slowly, but then it's moving rapidly, you know? Like the Knight of Pentacles is like one step at a time, you know? Do the work, put in the work, plant the seeds, and then all of a sudden things will bear fruit. There's huge triumph, huge victory. You are up leveling. Your higher self, your guides, your spiritual family, they want you to know this. You're not going to be here forever. In fact, you probably feel like you're here the most intensely because you're about to shift. You're about to shift to an entirely higher reality with so much peace, so much harmony, so much more abundance. For those in relationships, there's more harmony coming in. For those desiring relationships, There, absolutely, this is coming towards you. Triumph, victory. This is an up-leveling. So hang in there. I am sending you so much love, my pile number 1, and I hope that this message finds you well whenever you are tuning in. Welcome, pile number 2, to your Pick a Pile reading for what message are you meant to hear in this moment? What message is meant to find you? So if you felt drawn to this image and this beautiful rune, then this is your reading. And I'm going to start intuitively by bringing through the message I'm getting from the significator, and then we're going to pull some cards live together. So hang in here. So what I'm feeling, so Huginn and Muninn, excuse my pronunciation, are Odin's ravens. You know, they're the ravens that he would send out to bring him news of what's happening in the world. And this rune talks about a time of moving through, you know, your survival, a time of your lack, a time of your deepest patterns. And it having to find your deepest perseverance and endurance to make it through, kind of facing your shadow side. But what I'm feeling with these ravens is that there's this message coming through that there's liftoff here for you, and that actually your focus on the mundane and everything hard, it's keeping you anchored in that timeline, and that there are messages all around you. There's something that wants to help you shift you out of this that's coming in for you. So do your best, is what I'm just feeling intuitively, to reach out for help. I also feel that these can be like birds of support, that there's support around you. Please don't hesitate to reach out to others for support. But there's also this liftoff that's coming in. I feel that this group is highly intuitive, highly aware, highly empathic. And they may be picking up on the energies of other people a lot as well. So there's this kind of message that I'm feeling of getting out in nature, getting out of your head, just, because there's so much here for you. There's new insight, there are new shifts that are wanting to come in for you. So we're going to see how this wants to tie into the rest of your reading here in a minute. And we're going to start by just pulling some oracle cards and see what the messages, the additional messages that want to come through for my beautiful pile number 2 are. So what messages want to come through? Oh, this came through for pile number 1, Wondrous Universe, Walk in Beauty. So this is a big collective theme. And then we have Uncovering Treasure. With beneath the surface lies great bounty. And you also have this as the bottom of the deck, Infinite Abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. I love to see that. And I'd like to get some tea leaves. And we're going to roll the Astro dice. Okay, you got this already. Kite with Vacation. Let's see what else you got. Torch with Spiritual Development, Enlightenment, Awareness, and Understanding. And we're going to get one more. Woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. This could be you. This could be a significator for you. I feel to take another. And we have clouds, temporary problems, pay attention to your work with desk. Okay. Did not intend to take that many, but if they want to come through, they want to come through. We're going to get some cards from this deck. What is my message for pile number 2? And you have 33 with Action, 911 with Inevitability. And from the Astro dice, you have the Sun. Pile number 1 also got the 7th house. So you may want to check out pile number 1. You have a couple of the same messages. The Sun, the 7th house, and Capricorn. So let me tune in here and then we'll pull some tarot cards. So I'm feeling like this message, maybe with the woman and the clouds, like there's this, with relationships, this could be, you know, a romantic relationship, it could be friends, but like this kind of energy of difficulties, just difficulties, challenges in relationships with family members, with coworkers, you know, things that have been deeply challenging. But there's more light coming in. There's more light coming in. I feel this group is about to like come into a really big breakthrough. Like they have been moving through a lot of tumultuousness, as I've been talking about. They're moving through their shadows. This is definitely like a light worker group with this 911. Like they're here for a very big path of service in the 33. You know, so they're moving through their initiation is what you're moving through. You're moving through your initiation towards what you're going to be of service about. So for those in relationships, you know, a lot of times our deepest patterns come up in these relationships because we have to clear hell from within our DNA. And that's literally what you're going through. But there's this message of like headway coming in. If things are too intense, take a vacation is a big message wanting to come through, that there's more harmony that will come through when you give yourself a chance to take a break, because I do feel you've been working very, very hard as well. With the take a vacation, the desk, I feel like you've been pushing forward maybe harder than you need to. So give yourself a chance to relax, and then there's more light that's going to be coming in, and then you'll be ready to act. I truly feel that. Okay, I'm going to pull some tarot cards and see what other layer this wants to add to the reading. What is my message for pile number 2? What is the message for pile number 2? What is pile number 2 meant to hear? So you have the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Wands, the Moon, the 2 of Cups, the Hierophant. Definitely light workers, this group. Definitely way showers. Definitely here for a very important purpose. And you have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, this is making a little bit more sense. You have the Queen of Swords as the bottom of the deck. So for those who aren't in relationships, you know, this can still apply for you too. I'm just feeling like you've been moving through a time of like so much fear and stress in your life. You've been facing kind of like a reckoning is how I'm feeling it. You've been moving through your shadow. For those in relationships, they've been feeling very challenging. But the reason is because you like this group, like they are way showers. They're absolutely here to guide others. Like there's so many messages about that. And like what you're doing, the initiation that you're moving through is part of your service. It's part of your service. And you're reaching this level of mastery of enlightenment, of understanding. There's headway. You know, you're releasing the parts of you that aren't able to separate yourself from other people. I'm feeling a big message of greater boundaries coming in as well in relationships with others. And because of that, there's a transformation of all the relationships in your life becoming more harmonious. You are entering a new world. You are making headway. You are finding the treasure from the subconscious work you have been doing. You have planted the seeds. You have been deeply committed, and there are quick, rapid accelerations coming in. Take a break. Take a vacation is a big message, because I do feel that you have been pushing yourself very hard. And you're meant to be abundant and prosperous with your work. Like you have like a big role here. And you can give yourself a break, because the work that you're doing right now is inner work. And you're finding that treasure. You're about to unlock major treasure within. And it's going to have a profoundly transformational effect on yourself, on all the relationships in your life. For those wanting to call in a partner, calling it in. This is a big message. Like those seeds, they're going to sprout rapidly, rapid acceleration out of what has felt stuck, what has felt heavy, what has felt dense. You've been moving through an initiation, and there is a shift. Hang in there. There's transformation coming. Hang in there. You are so close to unlocking major treasure within. So I'm sending you so much love, my beautiful pile number 2, and I hope that this message finds you well whenever you are tuning in. Welcome to your Pick a Pile reading. If you chose this beautiful card and the Berkana rune, this reading is for you. For what message is meant to reach you right now? What are you meant to hear? What do you need to know? Message from your guides, your higher self, however it lands. What message are you meant to receive in this moment? So I'm going to start by, intuitively channeling the significator card in this rune, and then we will pull some cards live together. So just to start, this Bilröst, excuse my pronunciation, card, it talks about the bridge that unites the human world with the world of the gods. And this Berkana rune is all about birth, fertility, growth, new beginnings. So just intuitively, I feel just being drawn to this image. This is a group of you who is, on the precipice of an entirely new reality, moving towards a higher dimensional reality, specifically, towards new earth consciousness, something that big. If this isn't resonating with you like that, then it's another level. It's a rebirth, it's an up-leveling, it's a higher level reality that you're preparing, or that you're in the process of moving into, and you're on that bridge, you're on that threshold, you're on that precipice of rebirth, growth, renewal, new beginnings. So I'm excited to see how this wants to come through in the rest of your cards. So let's see what other messages want to come out for my beautiful group number 3. So what messages do my beautiful group number 3 need to know? What is coming towards them? What message is meant to come towards my lovely pile number 3? So you have taking shelter with the answers are within. Voyage of the heart with love flows through you and to you. And let's get one more. And you have navigating by the stars with follow your bliss. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and pull some more of your cards out. And then at the end, I will bring through the message. So what message is pile number 3 meant to receive right now? So you have cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. You have barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Let's get one more. Oh, there we go. We have kite with vacation. This came through, I believe, in pile number 1. Let's get one more. Okay, there we go. And we have grapes with time to go out and have fun. Okay. And let's get some cards from the Angel Number Oracle. What message do my pile number 3s need to know at this time? So you have 9-9 with truth, 5-10 with rebellion. Wow, okay, and then from the Astro dice, okay, I have to re-roll this one. Okay, you have planet Uranus, the 11th house. Wow, this is all Uranian energy here. And Aquarius, the ruler. Okay, so let me tune in here, and then I'm going to pull some tarot for an additional message at the end. So as I was talking about, this is a group of you who is on the threshold of crossing over to a new level. I mean, this is a very collective theme right now, but the fact that you were drawn to this, I feel it's a huge up-leveling that you're going through. With Uranus, the 11th house, Aquarius, this is all about radical up-leveling. So you have the rebellion card as well. I feel like this is a group of you who are very unique, unlike anybody else. And you've maybe struggled to find your place in the world, is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like many of you have tried to do things the normal way. Normal jobs, normal ways of doing things according to conventions, and you've just never really been able to thrive like your peers, like those around you. But that's because you are a way shower. That's because you are here to bring forth the new. You know, many of you could be Aquariuses or moving into the age of Aquarius. You're here for this. You're here to help usher this in. And it's hard to be the threshold of a new frontier, of a new consciousness, because your consciousness is literally from the future. The rest of the earth, the rest of the beings around you, you know, increasingly this is shifting. But for a long time, the rest of the humans around you maybe haven't understood you. And it's been very challenging because they haven't even appreciated the medicine that you've had to offer, that you've come in to help the world with. You are a way shower. You are here to unlock deeper levels of truth within you and guide the collective. I'm truly feeling that with all this Uranian energy. And this is a big journey. You know, this is a big journey. So like if you have this big of a role, it's not easy because there's no blueprint or roadmap for how you do this. You're here to unlock higher templates, higher realities, and help show the world how this is done. So, I mean, that's, you know, you unlock this by going deeper and deeper within, following your bliss, following what feels aligned, clearing the heavy energies, and the deeper and deeper you go within yourself, the more density that you clear within yourself, the closer you get towards unlocking that new earth world. And you unlock more and more as you go. The deeper into yourself that you go, the more density you release and dissolve, you go deeper and deeper and deeper into your own heart, and you unlock more realities, more templates. And this is your life path. This is what you've been doing your whole life, is what I'm hearing. And you've had a big challenge, is truly what I'm feeling. But I want to say you are on the threshold to this group. You are on the threshold and you're moving into your next level. Yes, it hasn't been easy to move through life, you know, feeling like you don't belong. But it's because you're here for the new. You're part of the new template. So I'm feeling a big message of just like, you know, taking a vacation, going out and having fun, because you're so close on the precipice of like radical shifts, radical up-levelings, radical growth, that like just take it easy. Don't try so hard. I'm just feeling a lot of pressure from this group. There's some clarity, some insight coming in. Just go easy on yourself, relax, take a break. is what I'm feeling. More communities coming in, soul family coming in as well in this up leveling is truly what I'm feeling. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards and see any additional messages that want to come through for this group. So for my beautiful pile number 3, what is the message that they are meant to hear in this moment? What message wants to come through for my beautiful pile number 3? What is the message for my pile number 3? So you have the 2 of Cups, you have the Page of Wands, you have the Lovers. Wow. Okay, so this has been coming through so many readings. You have the Ace of Cups. Trying to have the images all seen. You have the Justice card. And last but not least, let's get one more card for you. You have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So let me tune in here with the bottom of the deck as the 5 of Pentacles. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm feeling. Like, you've spent so much of your life feeling like you've been out in the cold, like there isn't a place for you because you're here for this new template, this new reality, and it's not been an easy journey, is the message that's wanting to come through. And just well done, because this has not been a path for the faint of heart. So take a break, take a vacation, go out and have some fun, because this hasn't been easy. You may connect with soul family as well, like if you feel called to go out and explore, take any classes, do anything that your guidance calls you to, because there's soul family coming in for you as well. And then with the 2 of Cups and the Lovers, there's absolutely a relationship message coming through for you. So many of you, I'm feeling, are probably single, like feeling alone and lonely. And you can't just go and manifest any partner as easily as everybody else, because you're so unique that your match is just as unique as you are. And it's like, it's, if you're just a very basic puzzle piece, it's easy, because like you can find a lot of different shapes that are going to fit with you, but you're so unique and so specific, that it's been a long journey. But you've done, like, the message that I'm feeling ultimately is that you have done such a great job being yourself. Most people give in to peer pressure, but you have been unlocking your truth, your identity, who you really are, your authenticity. And because of this, you're ready to draw your soulmate to you. Your life partner. You are ready for this. So, also, following your guidance towards meeting your partner, for those of you who are single. And if you're not single, then this is talking about the transformation of a relationship if you've been going through a hard time. But there's something new here with the Page, like a new start, moving away from a time of feeling, stuck out in the cold, feeling lacking. There's a big revelation and opening coming here, a new path. You've done a lot of beautiful inner work. There's new love. You are on the threshold towards your new higher reality, fertility, growth, new beginnings. You are on the precipice here. These grapes are just making me think of abundance. Like, you are on the precipice of an entire shift. And I know that this comes through in most of my readings, but with this group in particular, with all of the images coming through, this feels very, very, very big. And with all the Uranian energies, you can expect like it to feel like things haven't been moving to just sudden shifts. But this is exciting. This is an exciting time. So, whatever's coming up, go deeper within, take a break, go out, go and have some fun, because there's a revelation. There are new answers unlocking, new worlds, new realities unlocking from within you. Follow your guidance as they begin materializing, because you are on the threshold. You are switching over, and there's so much beauty and magic that you are calling in. So I hope that this message finds you well, and I am sending you so much love on whatever day you are tuning in.